Westlane's Christmas Parade. We're about ready to start. I'm Jerry Elam. Chris Hayes is here with me on a Saturday afternoon. Hey,
yes.
Chris, it's
lovely.
Christmas time.
It is. It's a lovely day for a Christmas parade, and of course, as you mentioned, it does feel almost like Christmas because of the. You look at the clouds, almost looks like it might snow a little bit.
It may very well do it, and we'll find out how this is all going to come together. It's Christmas in the movies, so we've got that going on this afternoon, and we're glad to have you along. We're live streaming, and we're on the radio on Hot Country KDY, and we would be remiss if we didn't mention the usual host of the Christmas parade, Harlan Hutchison, who is in Iowa, and I think he's probably the one that sent this weather down
I think you're correct.
This direction.
Yes, I think he must have. And, of course, we're right in front of our host, All Pet and Equine Supply. Thanks for having us out for that.
And we're standing on a pickup truck from LNG Auto Sales. So we're going to be talking about all those great folks. We've got a lot of great sponsors, and we've got a lot of floats. Look at all the Christmas lights behind us back there, Chris.
A lot of flashing, going on. And I think that as soon as they start rolling down here, we'll start talking more a little bit about that.
We're just about ready to get going here, Mr. Ed Martin, so we'll send it back to you for just a moment. And then the next time, we'll be back for real. And this great Christmas parade, Christmas in the movies, the West Plains Christmas Parade on Hot Country KDY.
All right.
And I didn't say KUKU. That was good. I wanted to.
Yeah. It's like your brain says.
Yeah, it's. I would say, Ed, probably after this song, because I think they're getting ready to kick this thing off. So.
Winter weather advisory for Wright, Texas, and Shannon.
Shannon, okay. That's new. They weren't in it earlier, I don't think. So. Okay.
When's that go into effect?
6 a.m.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah.
Did you get that email?
Huh?
Did you get the email?
Yes. The winners? Yep. Yep, so it'll be...
Yeah, you can definitely go ahead and hit us with it after the song, Ed, and we'll take it till the end or till we freeze and they have to come get us.
So these are our main sponsors?
I think those are
Live video stream?
Live video stream.
Christmas parade t-shirts?
And we've got some t-shirts that I assume that they're handing out from the station van.
As they're going? Okay.
Yeah, that's
That's the way I kind of read
typical, I think. That's what they're doing with the t-shirts, in it. Are they passing them out here at the parade? Okay.
Yep.
That's what I figured. All right. We can bombard somebody with a t-shirt. Too bad we don't have like one of them t-shirt guns.
Cannons and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was going to come on. Somebody get knocked off the shirt for that.
Oh. Yeah, they don't like that.
So how does this work?
You're supposed to shake it. And then...
They can hear you guys. Never mind, I forgot. It's this conversation they're hearing right now, not the radio.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can say hi to everyone listening online.
Yeah.
Howdy.
Hey. Everybody that is online.
Is online, yes.
Watching.
Yeah.
Probably nice and toasty and warm.
Yeah.
Which we encourage everybody to, of course, watch this.
Cool, yeah.
They didn't wave back.
No, they did not. And good afternoon once again. We're back with you. I'm Jerry Elam. Chris Hayes is here. It's the Hot Country KDY live update here, if you will. It's a live broadcast of the West Plains Christmas Parade. And we're getting ready. In fact, the parade is starting.
I see a little movement back behind us. They haven't started rolling in front of our location, in front of All Pet and Equine Supply, but I'm sure they will be here shortly. I kind of see some lights lining up a little bit down as they moved. What would that be? That'd be north to south.
They're going north to south. Yep.
I got a little turned around there for a second.
Porter Wagoner Boulevard is where we are, and for those of you that can't be at the parade for whatever reason, we got the live stream going. We got the radio broadcast for you, and that's what we're here for. And as Chris said, the lights are up at the end of the street there. They're making their way around Missouri Avenue, and it'll take a while. It's a big parade, got a big crowd of people that are with us, and we're going to be talking about a lot of great sponsors. We've got even T-shirt sponsors because we have a Christmas parade T-shirt that some lucky folks are going to get.
I know. I was checking it out over there. It's red. It's actually very, very, very cool.
Yeah, it's very Christmassy.
Yes.
Red and white. So it's a very nice T-shirt and a lot of great sponsors there. And you mentioned All Pet and Equine Supply, Chris, and of course we're on in the bed of a pickup truck, Ford pickup truck, provided by LNG Auto Sales. We appreciate that so much. So we're
nice and sturdy bed.
Yeah, we're up high where we can see, and we're enjoying the parade here. And we hope that ever you are listening. I'm sure we had some folks listening along the parade route, and it is a good size crowd that we have.
It's a large crowd lined up on Porter Wagoner Boulevard here.
We do have a large crowd indeed, and of course, as many of you know, the tradition of the Christmas parade, they move pretty slow, so we're going to get a real good view of this, and we come down the Porter Wagoner Boulevard. We mentioned the live video stream.
Yes.
Last year. I know we had some folks from out of the area and even out of state, so hoping that maybe we can get some folks out of the country this year. Who knows?
A lot of people. That's kind of nice about having the live stream is a lot of people from the West Plains area, and some of the family move off to different parts of the country and stuff. But it's a way to come back and actually stay connected to the West Plains area and their families as they watch everybody go through the Christmas parade. They kind of feel connected of all those years of being able to, if they can't make it back.
Yeah, it brings back a lot of memories, and I'm sure it does to a lot of folks. And we got, I'm sure, some parade watchers and participants probably that have been in it for many, many years. So Christmas in the movies, so I'm going to be really disappointed if there's not something to do with Christmas Vacation.
There's got to be.
There's got to be somewhere in this parade, an old station wagon or RV or something.
I am with you.
There's got to be.
Now you got my hopes up that we'll see that roll through this Christmas break, because that'll be amazing.
It would be amazing.
Or an old RV or something.
Eddie's. That's an RV, Clark.
Yeah. That'll be great.
It would be, wouldn't it? And of course, it always leads off with the police and fire and all those people that we honor so much, the law enforcement and fire folks and ambulance personnel. And I mean, they work tirelessly, and they work this parade route tirelessly. They lead the parade, but you've got police. We got police on the other side of the street to make sure everybody's safe. And so it's a really not a bad day for a Christmas parade. A little bit cool, a little bit windy, but everybody's bundled up and ready to go.
And speaking of that, there was a couple of winter weather advisories that went issued. I know Wright County has a winter weather advisory now in effect. Goes into effect on the 14th at 3:52 and will last through the 16th at 6 o'clock. Texas County also has a winter weather advisory in effect at the same time, along with Shannon County.
Yeah, the guy, Jim Lambert, we were just saying our Mr. Everything here. He's doing the live video stream, but he helped us get set up here. He literally does everything. But he pointed out a few moments ago that winter weather advisory was up a little bit higher up into central Missouri, but they're beginning to drop it a little bit from starting to include some of the counties in our listening area here. So we'll keep track of all of that for you, of course, and you can stay tuned and always check OzarkRadioNews.com for the latest. But the good thing is we're not expecting really any winter weather yet today. So where it's all systems go, and with the parade on the way down the parade route again. Big thank you to LNG Auto Sales, All Pet and Equine Supply, Wonderland Daycare, Great Southern Bank, and Little Caesars, our live radio broadcast. And then we mentioned that video stream. Chris, some great sponsors for that, too.
Yeah, West Plains Savings and Loan. We got Air Medcare Network, El Charles, Summit Trucking Truck Group, along with West Plains Lock and Key, All Pet and Equine Supply, which we are in front of for the parade, and also Quality Floors helping out with that live stream.
Indeed, and we appreciate shirts. You probably can't hear yet, but almost you can start to hear the band there up at the front of the parade, as we've got the honor guard, if you will, of the parade route here. We've got the police out front with the flashing lights and the sirens, and that's all part of the excitement of the Christmas parade.
Yes. And it's one of those things where being here for the West Plains Christmas Parade, it's actually been several years since I've actually watched the West Plains Christmas Parade. It's good to be able to be back, and kind of honored to be back and actually calling the Christmas Parade here in West Plains again after so many years.
Yeah, it is an honor, and as we said, normally Harlan is here for our leadoff guy on Hot Country KDY, but he's got Grizzly basketball. In fact, I think that starts here in a little bit, and on one of our sister stations, KSPQ, this afternoon. So
it's 4:30.
4:30.
4:30 on Q94.
So
yes,
you got Grizzly basketball, but don't leave the Christmas. I mean, you can join the basketball game in progress, but you want to stay with us on the Christmas parade. But yeah, it's fun to work with you, Chris, and we've had so many Christmas parades. I can remember the parades that we had that went up around the square and that area, and I've done a few Christmas parades broadcasting from the second floor of the Howell County Courthouse when it went up around the square. So, and I remember a few years we did some night Christmas parades completely after dark, and that was interesting. And this one starts late in the afternoon, and it starts to get dark, and so it really makes the lights stand out. And that
and with the overcast this afternoon, it actually works out perfect as far as being able to really see the lights.
You can see them, and we've been watching them, and still a long line back behind us that is yet to come on this Christmas parade 2019, and it's a special one because it's we're about to enter a new decade. So this is something that will be a history maker, as they all are, each and every year. And we got to also tip our hats to the Greater West Plains Area Chamber as they put this together and host it. And I know we've here in a bit we got some winners. We already know who the winners are of the floats. So
they were judged. There were some judges that did that earlier, kind of going through everything, and so we'll be announcing those at the end.
Yeah, we'll be passing those along. That's the magic of modern technology. It used to be that we didn't know who won the floats till maybe the next day sometimes. But
well, we have our first arrivals in front of us here at All Pet and Equine Supply, and it is the sheriff from Howe County. Of course, you got the state troopers,
got the highway patrol.
Missouri State Highway Department.
We
flashing their lights.
Yes, indeed. So we appreciate them. As we said, always the folks that keep us safe year-round, and then we do actually have the honor guard here. We've got members of the armed forces that are behind the law enforcement folks here, presenting our colors, the U.S. flag and the Missouri flag. We appreciate those folks too so much.
Yes. They help keep us safe and do a lot of things.
They certainly do. They really do. And of course, we have a detachment of the National Guard here in town, so it is a big part of the community in the area. And of course, the first entry really after those folks is always that great West Plains Zizzer Pride Band. And oh my, they always do a great job. Rocky Long and his group They're playing a little music, and you probably can hear that in the
Probably
background.
start hearing
Yeah.
it as it rolls through.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll pick up a little of the Christmas music. Got the flag corps in front of the band, of course.
I've always been impressed on these bands as they roll through. You've got the people that's leading the bands.
Oh, yes.
You know, keeping
yeah,
everybody in tempo and
yeah,
time
yes,
and all that.
yeah.
They walk backwards.
They walk backwards.
And
Yeah,
they keep everybody in time. To me,
Yeah.
that's always impressive.
It
I
is.
don't know if I could do that.
I know I couldn't, and I was in the band, and the drum majors is what they were called in the day. But yeah, those folks are so important because they keep it all going.
Yes.
As a drummer in the band, they of course set the tempo, and then the drum majors would signal when the next song is going to start, and the drummers would sound that off, and
then
so it is. It's impressive. They work hard on that, and
I'm sure you can hear that as they roll through.
yeah,
now.
they're coming through right now. The Zizzer Pride Band.
Looking sharp in their Santa hats.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, we're going to get a little tune right here. Yes. Always do a great job, and
very decorative. I noticed.
oh yes, some of the horns actually have Christmas lights, flashing
some of the
Christmas
drums, yep.
lights.
I saw one Grinch Christmas hat out
All
there.
right,
so
yeah.
It was.
Somebody, I do. I see that too. Yeah. Very nice.
A little humor in there. A little.
Very
little
nice.
different.
Yeah, cool. It is Christmas in the movies, after all.
Yes, you got to throw that in.
So again, we've got a lot of floats that are going to be walking, driving past us as we go through. We're just getting started. It's the KDY live coverage of the annual Christmas parade, and of course we got the little Mr. and Miss pageant contestants that are riding in some neat vehicles.
Yes. A Camaro
so-
there. Sharp looking
That's-
Camaro.
Yeah, those are pretty nice indeed. And we've got the South Howell County ambulance
Buick there.
folks here who play a big part in our community. And we've got more of the fire folks here.
Yes, the fire marshal
Yes. Indeed.
with Sparky.
Yeah, we've got Sparky,
Sparky
here.
in the back.
Yeah, cool. Always good to see Sparky, and you can probably hear, even if you're not watching the live stream, you can probably hear the fire trucks are here. You always know when the fire trucks
Yes,
are here.
yes.
They love to have that opportunity to run the sirens there, and some little ones waving from the,
From
from
the
the
fire
windows
truck.
there. West Plains Fire Department. I know we have several fire departments that are represented here in the parade. Of course, the West Plains Fire Department, several vehicles that are included in that.
Yes. A couple of the ladder trucks.
Yes, indeed. And of course, they can't bring them all, and just in case you would have
Just in
a
case.
fire, we are covered in case that would happen. We hope it doesn't. Here's the Lanton Fire Department that's also in the parade. As we go through the very first part of the parade here
Yes.
on this Saturday afternoon. We've got the Moody Fire Department that is here. We got some of the fire trucks that even have music, their
Yes.
own Christmas music
Bla-
to go on.
blaring some music.
Yeah. Somebody's done a little adjusting of the of their system
The
there. to do
Shriners
that.
Club, little
Yeah, here we
old-time
go.
fire truck there.
Yeah, we've got the West Plains Shriners here, and that is quite a That is a fire truck that has been around for a while. And again, we thank all of our great sponsors while we have a moment here. All Pet and Equine Supply and LNG Auto Sales in particular, but so many other great sponsors that are making the broadcast possible, the live video stream, and these T-shirts. And eventually, there's the American Red Cross that is here. They're here to help as well. But somewhere in this parade, we have the Ozark marketing van that has those T-shirts, and I believe it's Drew Joyce and Samantha Adams, I believe, that have the honors of having the van in the parade. So I think as well, I talked to Drew yesterday, and I believe they have candy. So
candy and T-shirts.
Yeah, candy and T-shirts.
They're loaded up and ready to go.
They are, yes.
And as you mentioned, LNG Auto Sales providing their providing the truck for the broadcast. Of course, they have a huge selection of trucks and SUVs, amazing prices. So you can stop by their location from Southern Bank in West Plains. You can also like them on Facebook. After you're done watching the live stream on Facebook, you can go to their Facebook page and like them as well.
Indeed, and we're, of course, part of the parade here. Now, after the parade, I might mention that the parade will disband a little bit further down the road here past the park and head up toward the square area. But after the parade, head to the square because there's a Christmas event going on up there then the rest of the evening. They're showing off the new city Christmas tree on the Howell County Courthouse Square there, or on the lawn there on the square at the courthouse. And there's all kinds of things there. My understanding is that Santa Claus is going directly from here to this event downtown on the square. So lots of the stores will be open down there. You can do some shopping.
Yeah.
Bring the family. So don't go anywhere after the parade. Head to the square and
keep the Christmas spirit going. And
yeah,
a lot of activities.
You betcha. And of course, we got more fire trucks moving through as we go here. We just got a lot of great, and they can't all be here, unfortunately, but a lot of folks a lot of the communities and area fire departments are here, like the Pumpkin Center Fire Department. Gosh, I think most of these fire departments have been in probably practically every Christmas parade, if not all of them. These guys and gals, wow, many of them are volunteers that, train just to be available to come out in these emergency situations, and we salute them. There's the Pomona Fire Department. We appreciate them. They got a couple of trucks in the parade. So we really appreciate everybody that is in the parade, and those of you that are listening in and watching as we have the live video stream. We've got this is probably one of the rural school bands. Yeah. My eyesight is not.
I was getting ready to say I missed.
Good enough to pick up just exactly which one, but I admire all these kids that come out and want to be a part of the band or any extracurricular activity. As we continue on, here's the Toys for Tots, the Marine Corps reserve that does this, and there's Jack McFadden, who, my goodness, we appreciate them so much of what they do. The Toys for Tots.
Things.
They had their Christmas concert last weekend, and they collected toys for kids that wouldn't have had such a bright Christmas without it, and so they just do a great job in making that happen. We've got
talking about providing toys and Christmas gifts and all that stuff right in front of the location we're at, All Pet and Equine Supply. You don't forget about your pets. I was in there.
Right, yeah.
I was in there earlier, and I know that they've got a great selection of Christmas gifts for their pets and the pet lovers. You can check that out. The 12 Days of Christmas sales going on right now. That does continue, so you can swing in by and get those great deals at All Pet and Equine Supply here in West Plains. You can go to allpetwp.com as well.
And we got a float winner coming past us right now. This is first place in the miscellaneous category. sponsored by the West Plains Optimist Club. It's the HOBA folks, Heart of the Ozarks Bluegrass Association. A lot of great folks, and they are enthusiastic indeed about what they do. They love their music and to be able to play, and congratulations, they're a first place float winner going past us right now. So we appreciate them. Now we've got, hey, there's the Polar Express.
Yes.
There's a Christmas in the Movies theme.
Yeah. Well, they had the Christmas at the movies, I guess.
Yeah,
you're at a drive-in.
I see that, yeah.
The reel in the back.
I didn't catch that originally, but yes.
As it got a little farther up, I noticed.
Yeah.
It's quite clever.
There's the West Plains Girl Scouts right there. That's a great organization. I know both of my girls participated in the Girl Scouts. Here's the first place commercial float sponsored by Air Medcare. So, and now this could be a bit of a Christmas vacation theme.
Yes. Okay, we did not get the RV.
No,
and we didn't get the thing.
We got Eddie, though.
We got the blow up.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Right
yeah.
there, Christmas
There it is,
vacation.
yeah.
And we got Eddie on top.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do have Eddie on top. Outpost Motorsports.
Most Motorsports. They won the, of course, the Air Med Care Network first place commercial prize award.
Yeah. So,
so we got it.
That, yeah, we did get it. Yeah. And who knows? We may get it again.
You never know.
Could be. I would think if you thought Christmas in the movies. That, I mean, and I guess, you know, there'd be a lot of more classic ones, but
yes.
Home Alone and...
Home Alone is up there.
And,
you got Elf.
Yeah, Elf.
That's a funny one.
Now, if Will Ferrell shows up, we'll let you know. that would be something. But, again, Hot Country KDY and the coverage of the West Plains Christmas Parade. I'm Jerry Elam. Chris Hayes is here, and Ed Martin is back at the studios. Jim Lambert on the video stream.
Yes, he's doing a great job down there, making sure you're watching it go by.
Yeah, and
the Complete Canine Academy is going by.
Yeah,
a lot of good-looking dogs out there.
Cool, yeah. I'm sure that my dog would never, would not be so cooperative. I don't think.
I don't think my dogs that I've had would be as cooperative.
No, I'm afraid. I'm afraid that would not be the case. But these dogs, obviously, with the Complete Canine Academy folks, have had some training.
Had some training and are well-behaved dogs.
Yes.
They look very, very good. Some of them even had little shoes on their feet.
Yeah, yeah. I don't blame them today. It's H&R Block Float, Polar Express, Christmas in the Movies. So folks are keeping with the theme, so that's good. First place religious float coming up here, sponsored by Brown Furniture and Appliance. So that is about to come our direction here in the parade route. We're kind of, you know, really when you think about it, we're kind of smack dab in the middle of the parade route, really. Kind of maybe on the northern end a little bit. But we do appreciate it. Hey there. Happy Merry Christmas. And here's that float that is a first place winner in the religious category. All aboard God's Express. So that's, again, carrying on the theme here, indeed. And so we appreciate it so much. A lot of enthusiastic people, even though it's a little bit chilly.
Everybody's having a good time. A lot of smiles and a lot of people in a very good mood as the Christmas parade rolls by. That's the other thing is, you know, you see the smile on the kids' faces. Some of the candy and seeing some of the floats that go by.
That does. It just kind of takes the cold away.
It
really
does.
does.
I'm not near as cold as
No,
I was. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm numb now or if it's the great, wonderful floats that keep rolling by.
Could be a little bit of both. Yeah. And we do have more floats here. This is the Boys and Girls Club, I think. Yes.
Watching a little Frosty on the big screen there.
Right. Yeah.
At the drive-in.
That's what they're doing. Yeah. Aaron Evans and the Boys and Girls Club. And this is the Casa float. So they have an interesting change a child story to It's a Wonderful Life. That is a good theme, and of course CASA does a lot of great work, so we appreciate that. Hey there, we just got a lot of great folks that are, as we mentioned, the chamber, and they've got a lot of great volunteers that are working the parade route,
making sure it's running smooth, and
make sure that it's Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Indeed, we appreciate it. Hey, Merry Christmas. Got another It's a Wonderful Life float that is rolling past us.
Of course, as you mentioned, that live stream, of course, the live stream made available with West Plains Savings and Loan. We got Quality Force, West Plains Lock and Key, Summit Truck Group, El Charles, Air Medcare Network, and All Pet and Equine Supply helping making that live stream possible.
By the way, those Christmas Parade t-shirts, we've got a lot of sponsors on that too, of course, including Ozark Marketing, but Wilson Industries, Riggs Truck Repair, the Glass Sword, SRS Electric, Little Caesars, Western Dairy Transport, Pleasant Valley Manor, Covey's Electric Motor Services, Dennis's Specialty Cuts, J&J Recovery, Feller Construction, Goebel's Collision, and Ramey's Supermarket. So,
and they are some sweet-looking shirts here.
Oh, they're nice.
Checking these out. Hold on, I'm gonna grab this. Look at this one.
That is really nice.
It's got a movie theme, like
it does have,
like a marquee.
Like a marquee, yeah. We've got Polar Express rolling past us right now. Another great float that that is keeping up with that Christmas in the movies theme. So we appreciate it. But that is a nice T-shirt.
Yes.
And it's got a lot of great sponsors on it. And Sam and Drew are handing some of those out on the parade route, along with some candy. Hopefully their reserves will last long enough down to the end of the route there. We got the Brookhaven Healthcare folks here. We appreciate them. Chance to be in the parade. And
second place miscellaneous.
Yes.
Sponsored by Community First.
Banking company.
Banking company.
Yeah, Community First
they
Banking.
They turned the sign just as I started to read
it.
it.
Did. Yeah. I had to think a moment too, but it's the Head Start float. Yes. Another great float. They're doing a Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown Christmas. That's a classic there.
Oh my. They're all kind of decked out like the Charlie Brown characters. That's cute.
That is
cute. They have worked hard on that, I bet, as all these folks have. We appreciate it. Another truckload full of youngsters that are enjoying being in the parade. That's a memory for a young kid.
Yes, it is.
Young child to be in the parade. And we got some cloggers now.
I hope as they go by, people will be able to pick this up. On the radio, because very talented.
Oh my, they're on a trailer, a moving trailer on the floor dance studio, and so cool. It's kind of clogging to newer music a little bit there. That's kind of cool, yeah.
On the bed of a trailer, as you mentioned, moving down the parade route there.
That's pretty cool.
A little coordination there once again.
Yeah, I would be on the asphalt right now. They would have lost me a long way up the road.
Long time ago.
Yeah, I'd be running to catch up. And another great float. Got a few gaps in the parade. That always happens, it seems like.
Yeah.
And that's okay too.
The speed up and slow down a little bit.
It kind of comes up with the flow of the parade. And again, a thank you to all these folks. We're in LNG Auto Sales folks. We're standing in the bed of one of their great pickups.
Yes.
And again, they're across from Southern Bank. You can like them on Facebook. They got great vehicles and great prices. See Chris and Christy Quinn, LNG Auto Sales. So you always get friendly-ish service and a great low-priced vehicle. That's catchy. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
There's the Aerovac folks.
Yes.
Aerovac Life Team. A little helicopter up there. That's pretty cool. Young man gets to
ride in the helicopter.
Yeah, gets to ride in the helicopter.
Wonder if they did rock, paper, scissors on that one. Somebody's carrying a Christmas tree.
Oh my, they are, aren't they?
Side.
Yeah, on the other side.
Did it fall off? Or,
they are, yeah. So Hey, there's somebody. There's
It's like
somebody
the
with a gun.
Christmas
Yeah.
story.
Hey, what? Yeah. You'll get your eye put out,
Yeah,
Jack.
you poke an eye out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Really? Well, that's cool. They got an American flag that flew over Afghanistan on their float. So, Jack Bates from Aerovac, we appreciate that information. Did not know that. So, now here we go. We've got a demonstration now. This is probably. I won't.
Now run.
Yeah, then you go. I'm not sure if that's Cliff's group or not. I don't see any signage there, but
I was trying to catch on the back of the
Yeah,
sweatshirt, but he's running very quickly.
he's running very quickly. And well, here it is, Family Karate.
Family
Family
karate.
Karate. All right. Well, we appreciate that. Yeah,
Yes.
it's
Put on a little demonstration there.
yeah,
Looked,
they
a
did.
lot of fun.
Yeah, they're very disciplined. Very
Yes.
disciplined. So got
Sound
the-
of Christmas.
yes, we got this Sounds of Christmas. A VW. Not sure what
Jamming.
year that that might be, but it's a cool car. One, and I'm sure there are others yet to come.
Got Frosty's Fight Night.
Yeah.
Let's see.
This is
Missouri Mighty.
Missouri Mighty Warriors.
Warriors.
Yeah.
A little more.
Yeah, we've got some more
Karate.
karate and so we have real variety always.
I'll see some of my favorites right here. Jeeps.
We
rolling
got
through.
some Jeeps. Yeah. Very cool.
Didn't bring my Jeep down here to out and about. I should have maybe entered it in the parade here.
The Jeep
Junkies of Southwest Southern Missouri.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And a lot of Jeeps. Actually, that's a pretty good line of a variety of Jeeps.
Yeah, got some of the new ones, been customized a little bit.
Right.
And I see an older one. One's got a snowman on top of it.
Pretty cool.
And a snow bear.
Yeah, got
Is
the
that what
snow bear. Yeah, I guess that would be a snow bear, wouldn't it? Yes.
Or polar bear, maybe?
Maybe a polar bear. Yeah.
snow bear, polar bear.
Yeah,
they're kind of one and the same, aren't they?
But
one of the new Jeep
yeah,
Renegades with the truck bed.
very neat. Yes. As I said, just a real variety of Jeeps. They're just the end of the Jeep of the Jeep group there, just now coming by us. Got a couple of low-riding Chevy pickups behind that. Always have a lot of great-looking vehicles in the parade. A lot of the that's kind of cool.
We're videoing him. He's videoing
us. Yeah. You don't.
And make sure that you also check out, if you're listening to this as the parade goes by, kind of seeing some of the things coming up. Don't forget, you can do the live stream as well after the parade at some
I was
point.
gonna say,
so you can go back, or if people that were in the parade, make sure to let them know, and they can go back and watch that video later of themselves going through the parade.
That's very true. And if you're in the parade, you don't always get to see.
You kind of see who was in front of you and who was behind you.
That's
usually
about
it.
Yeah. So you can go back and catch that again. We've got some church floats coming past us. First Christian Church, West Plains. That it's a Wonderful Life theme here. Wonderful Life with Jesus. The First Christian Church, West Plains. So as it rolls past us here from our vantage point on Porter Wagoner Well, I know at the end of the parade we will have Santa Claus.
Yes.
But before Santa Claus, you're gonna get the Grinch.
Yes.
Had to figure that he was in here somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, he has to be, right?
And here he is.
Could have been from Kansas City.
Or maybe she is.
You don't know.
We don't know, but it's
The
going by.
Grinch has arrived.
Yes. And a good theme. It's the Turning Leaf folks says addiction is a Grinch.
Yes,
so,
it is.
And so, well, that's very true. So we appreciate them. The Grinch.
That's that Grinch looked very, I mean, like real, like
Yeah,
lifelike.
he did.
That was
He did look very Grinchish. didn't he?
Grinchish. Yes, he did.
He
I'd like
sure
to
did.
on our live stream, we've got somebody from Kansas City watching.
Oh, cool.
So would like to
Howdy.
thank them and welcome them into the live stream,
Yes.
which you can watch.
We appreciate that. I know last year we had a number of folks that watched us from all over. There's the Elite Air Float that is rolling past us here. Just a lot of great folks. West Plains Lock and Key,
Which is one of our sponsors.
one of our sponsors. Yes,
So,
we
thanks
appreciate them.
Got their Ford F-150 all lit up with some Christmas lights there.
I tell you, you get locked out of your home or your vehicle, you're glad to see
Yes.
the West Plains
Plains
Lock and Key folks pull into your driveway or wherever you may be.
Nice to be able to call them up just when that happens.
It is nice, yes. Second place religious float, sponsored by Gamble Sewing Systems, coming by us here in a moment. So a lot of winners. The Greater West Plains Area Chamber, puts this on, and they find impartial judges. Most of the time, the judges are from out of the area. They bring them in from other towns so that there's no
bias.
No bias there. Yeah.
Oh, we got some like real live animals.
Yes.
In the
Right.
manger and
Some is that the miniature horse, miniature pony,
miniature
there?
donkey
Yeah.
there, and
Cool.
some sheep. It
Yeah.
looks like as well.
There's a dune buggy. So that is a cool vehicle indeed. Got another float winner that will be past us in a moment. Again, you're listening to live coverage of the West Plains Christmas Parade on Hot Country KDY. Jerry Elam, Chris Hayes, and Jim Lambert's here with us. The live video stream available, and OzarkRadioNews.com. And as that was a great point that you made, Chris, is after this is over, you can always go back and rewatch, and it's kind of cool. I've done that many times, because even though I've been here at the parade, it's always neat to go back and see it and slow down, and so you can actually get the full feel of it.
Because a lot of times if you're in the band or you're in one of you don't. And,
No,
it's nice to have that ability to be able to do that.
This is a second place commercial float winner that's coming up. So
I got one of my movie favorites.
Ah, yes.
It's not really a Christmas movie, but it is a movie.
It is a movie. As Star,
and it's coming out around Christmas time.
Yeah,
the new one. So
the Glass Sword. Christmas time is always fun at the movies, and boy, a lot of times you're right. Some of the real blockbusters tend to come out right around the Christmas time. So we've got Darth Vader. Look at that. They've got the actual seats.
like movie
like
seats
a
on the
theater.
parade.
That is cool. They put some work into that.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they got the lightsabers and everything.
Yeah.
So may the force be with you. Some cool little vehicles. I'm not sure exactly.
ATVs,
Yeah, little ATVs,
UTVs,
side by sides.
Off-road. Those they go anywhere. They go everywhere.
And they go everywhere.
And they're fun.
And they're fun. And they're all
Sheboygan. Oh, so Kansas City and Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Wow.
Well,
cool.
I guess we can't say it's super cold here today.
Yeah, it's
if they're in Sheboygan.
They're in. Yeah. They would probably. Those folks would laugh at it.
Yes,
probably.
they
say,
would.
"Ha." Hey, we've got
Like a souped-up trike.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Like an adult trike.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's got lights on it and everything. So.
And of course, as you're watching those live streams, Sheboygan up in Kansas City, West Plains Savings and Loan, Air Med Care Network, El Charros, along with Quality Floors, West Plains Lock and Key, All Pet and Equine Supply, which of course in front of where we are today.
Right.
And of course you can get all your pet stuff in there. They got the 12 Days of Christmas sale going on as well. But I'd like to thank those fine folks help making that live stream possible. And for everybody to be able to go back and rewatch it and maybe catch up with West Plains as they've moved away.
Right, and those folks in Kansas City and Sheboygan and all those that are watching us live right now, we're just getting some great views of a lot of great floats and just a lot of fun, enthusiasm, and a lot of candy being handed out here as we go down the parade route. Again, some really cool UTVs and just a lot of great vehicles that have a lot of great uses. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
That's a four-seater with a four-wheeler in the back.
In the back, yeah. Isn't that cool? And now here's one pulling a boat.
Boats.
Look at that. Wow. And not just a boat. That is quite a boat.
Yes, it is.
Wow. A Christmas tree in it.
Yeah.
That would be cool. That would attract some attention out on the water.
Yes, it would.
Out fishing with
the Christmas
with
tree.
a Christmas tree, lit Christmas tree in the back.
Oh, we got some miniature. We got a whole carriage.
Yeah, we've got miniature horses and a miniature stagecoach. The Kansas-Arkansas stage line. There we go. They are working their way right through.
Off on a sprint there.
Yeah, they doing a little catch-up. And some more classic cars. There's a classic Ford coming at us. I can relate to some of these vintage vehicles that are going by right now. I saw a few of those in my day.
A Torino.
Yeah, that's a Torino, and this is another Ford. It's a Galaxy.
Galaxy 500.
It must be. Yeah, there you go. Indeed.
Yeah, definitely Merry Christmas.
Yeah. The old, the engine in that may not be stock, I'm not sure, but hey, there's Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola rolling through.
Hi there.
Oh, they're handing out Cokes. People are very excited now.
Yes.
You saw everybody like, oh,
yeah.
They're not handing out candy.
No,
they're handing out full cans of Coke.
They're actually handing out Coke. Coca-Cola.
Cola.
So, very cool. They are rolling through. They are rolling through.
We're getting the Coke.
Thank you much.
Thank you.
Like,
I'll have to open that up.
Hit us. More.
At first, I thought he was going to throw it, and then I'm like,
yeah,
oh no.
Actually, I think one year we did get that, but I'm not sure what became of it. But
Where's the Great Rivers guys at?
yeah, exactly. Yes.
We survived. So we've got, again, some more cool cars. Yeah, Farmers Insurance.
They insure great, wonderful cars like that nice-looking blue Corvette.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's got a Christmas present on the back, but I think most people would just like the car underneath the tree.
I think I would gladly take the car in a heartbeat. There's an old school.
Yeah,
old school.
That is neat. That is a little sports car that from out of the past
that almost kind of has that feel of one of those old
like
Ford.
Yeah.
Was it a 500? I think.
Yeah,
maybe?
It's kind of a James Bondish kind of car there. Oh yeah. got a pooch that.
Two Brothers Timber Company.
Yeah, it's a neat old truck.
Yes, it is.
Then we got Hughes Towing, and that looks like the car in one of the ZZ Top.
Yes, it does.
Music videos, doesn't it? Yeah, there we go. Eliminator. There you go.
That's a sweet looking ride right
my,
there.
That is cool. Yeah.
All right, I might change my mind on that Corvette. So
all I need
looking. Oh, looky there.
Oh my.
It's our brethren.
Look at that. 102.5 KDY.
Today's hot new country.
Hey, Drew.
One of those.
Got us in. Sam, wow, she's walking. Look at
kind
that.
of a sprint.
That is something. That is something. Wow, Sam. She's getting some extra.
She's-
She got her Fitbit on. I don't know. She's like,
I'm getting in my miles.
I got 580,000 steps. So.
Got some sunshine shining right
There
here with
you
this
go.
float.
Yeah, cool. Hey there.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Ah, some great looking cars coming
Yeah,
by, as
some
you
old-
mentioned.
Old Chevys, yeah. There's a Chevy wagon from back in the day. Wow, that is cool. It's amazing what some of the folks find out here in old barns and garages and piece them together. Wow, there's one.
Fix them up.
Chevy pickup with a 454 SS and an older Chevy pickup. Boy, I've seen a lot of those in my time.
Yes.
Indeed. Got the Outpost Flea Market on the way, and the Christmas parade route again. You're tuning in and you're wondering what in the world is going on. It's the Hot Country KDY coverage of the annual West Plains Christmas Parade.
We got thing 1 and thing 2.
Yeah, we do, don't we? And
Cat in the Hat
Cat.
as they roll through.
yeah,
So we keep that theme going today. The Christmas in the movies.
yeah, Christmas in the movies theme, and James Gang group there. They've got their towing equipment in the parade here this afternoon. Big parade.
Yes. You're talking
I-
about the James Gang Towing or whatever.
Yeah.
Harlan not here. They sponsor that live video that he puts up. Of the,
Right. Yes,
the,
you're right.
the sports report.
Yes.
Kind of a wrap up that he does on the
They do.
KDY Facebook page,
They do,
which I'm
yeah.
sure you'll be able to catch that live stream.
Yes.
That we'll have up for you.
Indeed, you're very right. The James Gang folks, we appreciate them so much. Now that one there, that one
That's-
could tow something.
Yes. That's for the big boys.
Yeah, that that might be able to reel in the Titanic. I'm not sure, but wow, that Fidelity Communications. These folks are in the parade this afternoon, and there's some John Deere green right there.
Yes, it is.
Saw that coming, and some more John Deere equipment heading down Porter Wagoner Boulevard, and wow, these are some machines here that I bet they're nice and warm in there. I bet that heater's blowing.
I was going to say, he almost looks like he's wearing shorts.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
He's probably listening. He may be watching the live stream.
He did laugh.
Yeah.
And he's all, so I'm thinking he might be listening
He
right now.
might be listening.
You can, of course, as you're listening, but catch that live stream. But, of course, LNG Auto Sales providing this truck we're standing
Yes.
in right now in the bed. We got All Pet and Equine Supply. That's where we've been located today, right in front of Wonderland Daycare, Great Southern Bank, and Little Caesars, helping make, again, all this possible. The West Plains Christmas Parade, Christmas in the movies.
Yes, indeed. That's kind of like maybe a TV show, and that looks like something like out of the Waltons there. So
Yes, that might be the oldest car.
yeah, that might be. That one well, it even has a Christmas tree on top. So and we got some more cars that are in the parade that are coming past us. Yeah, the folks here at All Pet and Equine Supply, I don't know how many years they've allowed us to be in front of their building here, but well, they do. They have everything you need for your pets, and with this cold weather, you'll definitely want to get in and take care of your pets. And they have everything that you need. They really do.
And I was saying, I was looking in there earlier, all the toys, and of course the thing to keep it again warm. Some Christmas gifts in there as well. So
yeah.
their 12 days of
Yeah.
Christmas for your pet sale is rolling on right now.
Yeah, it's there's an old AMC Javelin. Wow, haven't seen one of those in wow, Firebird.
Firebird.
Yeah, very cool. But yeah, you're right. You know, all those things that you need, and they can help you out. And they got a really great staff of people too. So
if you have any questions or anything about some of the products that they have in there, they will gladly answer any of that stuff for you as well.
Yeah. And of course, the LNG auto sales folks, I mean, you may want to buy this Ford pickup and say, that's the one that Jerry and Chris stood in for the West Plains Christmas Parade.
Little extra value right
yeah,
there.
I hope they include that in the price. There's an El Camino SS.
Wow. Now talk about one that I haven't seen in a while.
Oh my, yeah. I have not. And again, another great Chevy pickup.
Yeah, with I don't know if that is that what we look like in the back of this truck.
That describes
the
us pretty well.
Santa Claus or the snowman.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Got a Chevy Nova. Here's one of my favorites, the SS Camaros. That is one of my all-time favorite cars.
I think I will agree with you on that.
I don't know what year that might be, 68,
Looks
69.
Like one of those two is what I would guess.
Those are cool. There's a Barracuda. One of the older versions, but bring back a lot of memory. Here's another car that might challenge. I don't think it's not as old as the one that we saw earlier.
But I think it's getting close, and we've seen a lot of real Christmas trees.
Yeah.
On the top of a lot of these cars and stuff, like they've been out.
Yeah, so that is a neat theme. And again, we would emphasize that after the parade, head on down to the square. It's where Santa will be after the parade. And they're going to do some special things with the new city Christmas tree there on the lawn at the courthouse, on the square there. Shops are open. You can do some things there, shopping. And so it's trying to make it a little after the Christmas parade event to carry it on and keep the fun going. And there's a bunch of youngsters having a lot of fun.
A good time right there.
Yeah, they are. With Santa Claus at the front there.
Merry Christmas.
But you're right, there are a lot of live Christmas trees in this parade this year. And there's another one in the back of a pickup truck. Well, we know we're getting close to the end of the parade because the horses are coming.
I see the horses, which means Santa Claus is getting close.
In fact, I see him.
Oh.
I see Santa Claus.
Oh, there he is.
So all the kids along the route are going to head downtown and give him their list after this is over to I don't know. It's probably debatable whether Chris and I have been good enough to.
Yes.
Merry Christmas, Santa Claus.
Well, he waved at us. I think it might be okay. And he said Merry Christmas.
I'm feeling better now.
Might have made the cut.
Feeling a little bit better. Look at all these great horses. Wow.
That's a lot of horses.
That is
got a whole crew of them.
Yes, indeed. That is a lot of horses that are heading down the street right now.
Got a lot of good-looking horses.
Yeah. Really do. A lot of people that really enjoy their horses here in this area, and some really a real variety of horses that are in this parade still going by. So
yes.
I
don't know, that's probably 30, 40 horses.
I was going to say, yeah, that's the most horses I've seen in this parade in a long time. And
backcountry horsemen is who that is.
Okay. Well, maybe I'm sure there's some groups that are in here, and there is a reason that they put the horses at the end of the parade.
And we are seeing some of that
I don't know
as they go by.
Maybe the live video stream is picking that up. He's kind of moved that away.
He's kind of pointed the other direction. And, we even got some miniature horses.
Oh, look at that.
Some of the minis.
Yes,
kids
indeed.
are riding.
Yeah. And of course, the end of the parade, we always have some more of our great law enforcement and personnel that are signaling. And you can see traffic is beginning to move at the end. But you folks that I see are leaving here at the end of the parade, circle back around and head to the square, because there's a lot of activities that are going on up there too. That's, as I said, that's where Santa's going. He is making a special effort to stay in West Plains instead of heading back to the North Pole
right away.
That is
very nice of him.
Yes, so
and be up there definitely that. And as you again, this parade, the West Plains Christmas Parade, honored to be able to be a part of that with you.
Oh, yeah, me too, Chris.
And
It's
of
been
course,
fun working with you.
LNG Auto Sales providing the truck that we've been broadcasting from. LNG Auto Sales, of course, huge selection of trucks and SUVs, amazing prices right there. Encourage you to swing by the location. It's right across from Southern Bank in West Plains. Like them on Facebook when you get a chance, and see Chris and Christy. Quinn, you get friendly-ish service down there, and but they'll guarantee you some low prices as well. And thanks for providing the nice truck that we've been broadcasting from.
And of course, All Pet and Equine Supply for letting us once again for many, many years, and again this year being in front of their store to broadcast the parade. We're right here on Porter Wagner. Get in for your Christmas gifts for the pets and the pet lovers on your list. And they've got that 12 days of Christmas sale going on, and you can go online to allpetwp.com. We've got the LNG Auto Sales, All Pet and Equine, Wonderland Daycare, Great Southern Bank, and Little Caesars, our radio broadcast sponsors, the live video stream, West Plains Savings and Loan, Air Medcare Network, El Charro, Summit Truck Group, West Plains Lock and Key, All Pet and Equine, and Quality Floors. So we appreciate all those folks. And of course, then we had the parade T-shirts. We mentioned West Plains Lock and Key, where tradition meets technology. El Charros has gift certificates available, and Summit Truck Group wishing you safe travels, parts, sales, and service there on the East Trish Knight Street, West Plains. So, well, a lot of great sponsors, and
Yes,
we
making this all
appreciate
possible.
them. And of course, the live video stream. You can check that out now at OzarkRadioNews.com, and it's been another great parade, another success, and Chris, again, it's been good working with you.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and Jim Lambert, we appreciate all of his help and getting us set up and ready to go, and
Ed back at the station.
and live video stream, and certainly Ed Martin, our good buddy back at the station. So we're going to wrap things up here. Get you back to music, and again, the West Plains Christmas Parade, another huge success. So again, back to the music. We're Hot Country KDY.